Now the part of our show known as the Clubbies, which, if you're not familiar, the University of Florida has 92 Gator Clubs and 6 affiliate groups throughout the country, and we are here this evening to honor and recognize our volunteers for their dedication to the university. These passionate Gators have raised over $4 million in scholarships and endowments to connect our alumni and friends back to the University of Florida. And this network thrives under the leadership of our 9 regional vice presidents, or RVPs, who represent geographic territories throughout the state and throughout the country. The RVPs serve as the liaison to the local volunteers throughout the year, and they have participated in the selection of tonight's award recipients. This evening, the RVPs will recognize their respective clubs who've not only met their official requirements, but have met criteria that support the university's mission. And additionally, each RVP will announce their own selection of an individual group or program that surpasses expectations as leaders in their area. We ask that our award recipients come to the stage to accept their award when your name is called, and after the ceremony, please join us in the photo area in the Warrington Room to have your pictures taken. To begin the evening, please welcome Regional Vice President for Region 1, the South Florida region, and 1999 graduate from the College of Business, Mr. Javier Garrido.
Tim, I realize now they got the clear podium so everybody could see you. And this is coming from my stature, right? It's almost deja vu to be up here and award the #1 club, or the Outstanding Gator Club, small club, in-state. They've been up here several times, and for the 3rd year in a row, the Key West Gator Club. It's also my pleasure to award my RVP award, as Tim said. And believe it or not, there are times when a great club hibernates. At least I like to say that they hibernate, because they're not gone. They're coming back. And this year, we asked the region and the area to see if there's still demand for the club. And leadership stepped up. And I'd like to award my RVP award to the Martin County Gator Club. I do want to thank Region 1. They make my life easy. They do great things. And with that, unfortunately, Region 2's RVP, Karen Clark, is unfortunately not able to make it. So I'm going to award some of her awards. Tonight, a first-time award, a new award that we're handing out, is a membership award. And the Clubbie is presented to the club who has the highest membership growth over the fiscal year, July 1 to June 30th. And this year's in-state membership growth Clubbie goes to Sarasota Gator Club. Well, before you go to your seat, I'd like to bring you back up and award you the Outstanding In-State Medium Club. I'm usually known for ad-libbing, but tonight, Scott, I couldn't beat you on this one, so I'm just going to read here. It is my honor to present the Young Alumni Leader of the Year recipient. This Gator served as her club's Vice President of Communications and did a great job of keeping information current, as well as serving on several committees. All of this while running her own company and preparing to be a first-time mother this past July. She was also one of the 13 female executives to receive a glass ceiling award from the Florida Diversity Council this past year. Ladies and gentlemen, your Young Alumni Leader of the Year, and excuse me if I say this incorrectly, but Aaron Sigich. You coming up again? And tonight receiving this award, I understand she has a 3-week-old, so it's understandable. Finally, it's always a tough decision, for us as RVPs to make our RVP awards. But this year, for maintaining their traditional programming and trying new events like the Swamp Sale, Yard Sale fundraiser, and alumni nights at baseball games, Karen Clark is pleased to present her RVP Region 2 Award to Manatee County Gator Club. And finally, Karen did want me to send her remarks, and unfortunately she's not here, but she does want to thank them for all the hard work they do. We all understand that we're here to recognize great Gators. All of you are great Gators by default. You all are leaders, the reason you're here, and what makes our university great. With that, I want to bring up a past president of Pinellas County Gator Club, Mr. Rod Fisher.
Thank you, Javier. It gives me a great deal of pleasure as the RVP for Region 3, which happens to be Citrus, Hernando, Pasco, Pinellas, Hillsborough, and Polk counties, so you know where it is, to give the award for Outstanding Communications for an in-state club. The recipient of this award is a repeat honoree. They earned this recognition last year. If I could please have Pam Horgan come up from the Pinellas County Gator Club. I must tell you that Pam worked very hard to completely revamp our communication system, going from Facebook to Twitter to every other potential. You want me to keep that up? Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
As you can see, she's not bashful. All right, I have an RVP award that I'd like to give out tonight, and the recipient of this award, as you all know, being the president of a Gator Club takes an incredible amount of time and effort. And it doesn't happen easily. It takes on a life of its own. And the recipient this year, in addition to being an intern with the state attorney's office, going to law school, getting engaged, and in the meantime ran an incredible program with the Pinellas County Gator Club, I'd like to recognize Lauren Christ. Lauren, congratulations. It now gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce to you the RVP for Region 4, Mr. John Cox. John?
Good evening. Thank you, Rod. Go Gators. I'm proud to announce tonight's recipient of 3 awards. The club has had a landmark year, as I'll present them with 3 clubbies. The first is the Outstanding In-State Large Club. The second is the Outstanding Program and Event In-State for their inaugural Gator Week. The third is the Outstanding Young Alum Program for their Central Florida Gator Club Gridiron Race, SEC Get Down in O-Town. Please help me recognize the Central Florida Gator Club. The next clubbie goes to the Most Improved In-State Club. This club has done a great job. They've had a chance to change their name this year. The award goes to Space Coast Gator Club, formerly known as the Brevard County Gator Club. And finally, the clubbie for tonight's terrific program is my regional for RVP award, goes to Treasure Coast Gator Club for their Gator Bait Classic Fishing Tournament. Congratulations for a great year to Region 4, and I would like to now welcome to the stage the new Region 5 RVP, Ms. Stephanie Bales, a 92 graduate of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Hi, everyone. So I was totally unprepared to come up here tonight, so excuse me if I'm a little nervous, but I'm here representing Ron Coleman, who is actually the outgoing regional RVP for Region 5, and he was here to kind of highlight the accomplishments of not only Region 5, but also of the affiliate groups that the University of Florida Alumni Association has, and we have some wonderful affiliate groups. The first highlight is of this year's efforts were with the ABA completing the endowment of their scholarship, creating their Gator Pioneers program, and a record high attendance at the ABA weekend. And then the AHA, and by the AHA this year continued to add to their endowment and provided student scholarship, contributed to the Matchin Florida Opportunities Scholar Program, and the Institute of Hispanic and Latino Culture, or La Casita. And this year, they also hosted the traditional Guateque program in South Florida and moved it to the beautiful Via 221. The Jewish Alumni Association held its first JAA weekend last November and held its first reception in Broward County in October of 2012. They succeeded in obtaining memberships and raising funds for their Matchin Florida Opportunity Scholars Endowment. And then we have our newest affiliate group. The LGBT and Allies Alumni Association was improved in February and officially chartered in July. And it's my pleasure to recognize and welcome and thank the LGBTA for their service and initiative in chartering the group. And so if a representative here is here, will they please come forward and accept a clubbie? And then finally, for Ron's Region 5 RVP Award, he wanted to recognize this Gator Club for their active and engaged membership and setting the bar in Gator Club communications and social media use. So I'm excited, as the new RVP, to personally recognize them and award the Gator Club of Jacksonville for their membership engagement. were all fortunate to know that Tim Serio is coming back on stage. And so congratulations to Region 5 and all of our affiliate groups, and I look forward to the year ahead of us, and go Gators.
Thank you, Stephanie. Tonight, I'm presenting one of our new clubbies for the highest membership rate for a club in state. And they may be small, but they do pack a punch. I'm happy to present this award to the Taylor County Gator Club. The next clubbie I'm presenting goes to the club who has provided the most support and exposure to the Gators for Higher Education program. For those of you who may not be familiar with this program, it's an excellent program, and it helps heighten alumni awareness about the legislative issues, important legislative issues going on in Tallahassee. This year's clubbie goes, not surprisingly, to the Capital Area Gator Club located in Tallahassee. I am presenting my Region 6 RVP award tonight to a gentleman who has been involved and served as an officer of the Capital Area Gator Club for over 4 decades. He has also been president of the organization on 3 different occasions, and he is not here this evening because he's very, very tired, but he is an awesome Gator and a friend, Mr. Booter Imhoff. He could not be here tonight, but I will accept the award on his behalf. So congratulations to our Region 6 winners. Thank you all for a great run as RVP. It has been an amazing experience. I know Elizabeth Swimmen, who is succeeding me, will do a fabulous job. And now, everyone please welcome to the stage a 1982 business graduate and new Region 7 RVP, Ms. Terry Hernandez.
Thank you, Tim. The Region 7 RVP is Tom Watkins, and he's not able to be here. So as the new incoming RVP, I will be doing the awards for Region 7. The first clubbie I'm presenting is for the highest membership rate for an out-of-state club. In our regional meetings this afternoon, they indicated to me they had never won a clubbie. So it is my honor to present this clubbie to the South Georgia Gator Club. Okay, next I'd like to recognize the recipients of the Outstanding Program event for out-of-state clubs. This club pulled off a fantastic fundraiser despite the original venue canceling on them just 10 days before the event. For the Gators Go Wild event, the clubbie goes to the Music City Gator Club. Okay, the clubbie for the Young Alumni Program for out of state is going to the Atlanta Gator Club for the Young Alumni Meetup Program. finally, my Region 7 RVP award goes to a Gator who freely and selflessly gives to the UFAA and the Atlanta Gator Club, and is an invaluable resource for all of us. This weekend, he is also celebrating the 20-year anniversary of him meeting his lovely wife, Elizabeth, here on the campus of UF. My clubbie goes to Mr. Reliable, Mr. James Gadsby. So congratulations to all the Region 7 winners. I'm looking very forward to working with all of you. So please help me welcome on the stage the RVP for Region 8, my friend, Mr. Nick Bacone.
Out-of-state Gators, put your hands up. Where are you? Out-of-state Gators. Ladies and gentlemen, these people put the nation in Gator Nation. I am pleased and honored tonight to recognize a number of Gator clubs and individuals from the out-of-state area. My region, Region 8, and I'll be standing in just a moment for Region 9. So I'll start off by please help me recognize the out-of-state club best. First, help me recognize membership growth by an out-of-state club. Congratulations to the Houston Gator Club. My Region 8 award goes to someone who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but for those of you who are in the room from out of state, you know that being a Gator a long way from home, a long way from the promised land, is a very, very difficult task. And this person has done it very, very well and represents the Gator Club to the best of his abilities. Please help me at least recognize Gary Manton from the Desert Gator Club for his service to the University of Florida Alumni Association. And next, as I mentioned, Region 9 Vice President Dan McFall couldn't be here tonight, so I've got a couple of awards for Region 9. We all know how challenging it is to be a small club from out of state. This club faced that challenge head on. The Clubbie for Outstanding Out-of-State Small Club goes to folks in Buckeye territory, the Northeast Ohio Gator Club. Who also couldn't be here this evening. They're back home telling those Buckeyes what's up. The next club being recognized will actually be receiving 2 awards. The first is for Most Improved Out-of-State Club, and the second is for Outstanding Communications by an out-of-state club. Please help me welcome to the stage the Philadelphia Gator Club. Go Gators! And finally, I'm honored to award on Dan's behalf the RVP Award for Region 9. This is for a club that is always on the move in the city that never sleeps. Please help me recognize the Gotham Gator Club. They get their own music. Thank you very much.
Well, the good news is we are still running ahead of schedule. So which is a first. It is now my pleasure to introduce my predecessor in the role of treasurer and our current president-elect, a UF graduate with a degree in finance. Ms. Suzanne Norris has been a member of our board since 2007. I can tell you Suzanne is recognized in the banking community for her leadership, expertise, and dedication, so it is only fitting that she join us tonight to present the 2012-2013 Leader of the Year Award. And other than a brief lapse in judgment when she married my fraternity brother, Guy Norris, she is an outstanding, outstanding leader, and we are lucky to have her. Suzanne, please.
It's a good thing that Guy's friend was Tim, because that was the defining moment that made me decide to marry Guy, because he was friends with Tim. So, thank you, Tim. Tonight, I am honored to be able to announce the Leader of the Year. The competition for this honor was so strong that the RVP Council felt it was warranted to select 2 recipients this year. Our first recipient of the 2013 Leader of the Year Clubbie is from a Gator Club who has created a unique niche for itself by going out of its way to make new alumni moving to the area feel welcomed and creating a presence for the Gator Nation in that community. At different times over the past year, she has responded to the need to coordinate her club to host the College of Fine Arts and the members of the U.S. Symphony Band, and even host a new student send-off at a local alumni's house. This leader calls herself her volunteers coach, as opposed to the president, as it's her goal to motivate them to work as a team and to direct ownership in the clubs. She is a great support, but lets her board know that they make their own decisions, which allows their work to be more rewarding for them. Her commitment to the UFAA and UF is inspiring, and it is with great pleasure that I present the 2013 year Clubbie to Miss Nicole Weltman from the Gotham Gators. Our next recipient for the 2013 Leader of the Year Clubbie is a gentleman who's improved his club through creative and inspirational leadership, all the while focusing the board on 2 key missions of increasing membership in the UFAA and raising funds for the Florida Opportunity Scholarship and the local Central Florida Gator Club scholarships. His creativity was inspiring and led to the success of the club this past year. Not only were his club's programming events full of depth and breadth, but he empowered other leaders in the club by creating 2 new positions on the board that provided growth and leadership opportunities for others. His humility and willingness to do anything for his clubs, including improv, stand-up comedy, and singing at events, is a great example of his all-in commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the 2013 Leader of the Year Clubbie, Mr. Chris Carmody from the Central Florida Gator Club. Unfortunately, Chris was unable to attend this evening due to work commitments, but please welcome Rob Rogers, who will accept the award on his behalf.